Stress can feel like a thief in the night, quietly stealing your energy, your joy, and your sense of control. Day after day, it piles up, leaving you drained, overwhelmed, and disconnected from the life you imagined for yourself. But it doesn't have to be this way. What if, instead of letting stress control you, you could transform it into a powerful force for renewal and growth? Imagine waking up every morning with energy and clarity, ready to handle life's challenges with confidence. Picture yourself finding joy in moments you once overlooked, feeling present, alive, and in charge of your story. This isn't just wishful thinking, it's the life that becomes possible when you learn how to turn stress into your greatest ally. Every single day spent letting stress dominate you is a day stolen from your joy, your purpose, and your potential. Don't let it win anymore. The cost of inaction is too high, but today you have the chance to change everything. By the end of this journey, you will have the tools to transform stress into a source of strength and clarity. It's not about surviving stress, it's about thriving through it. Let me show you what this transformation looks like. I remember someone standing on the edge of breaking down. They were drowning in bills, suffocating under the weight of expectations, and feeling stuck in relationships that had become strained and distant. Each day felt like one more step into exhaustion and despair. But then, something shifted. One day, they made a choice, not to let stress define them, but to let it fuel their growth. Instead of seeing challenges as obstacles, they started viewing them as opportunities. They learned to breathe through the chaos, to pause, to reflect, and to act with purpose. Slowly but surely, the heaviness lifted. Their mornings became lighter, their relationships stronger, and their confidence unshakable. That choice changed everything. What about you? What does stress look like in your life right now? How has it been holding you back? The truth is, you don't have to wait for a breaking point to begin your transformation. You can start right now with the decision to see stress not as your enemy, but as your stepping stone. This isn't a quick fix or a magic solution. It's a mindset shift, a set of tools, and a path to reclaim your energy, joy, and focus. And it's yours for the taking. Are you ready to take the first step? Because everything you've been waiting for starts here. Let's move forward together. Stress is a force we all encounter, yet few of us truly understand its potential. It feels overwhelming, like a heavy fog that clouds your thoughts and slows your every move. But what if that same stress could be the key to unlocking a version of yourself that's clearer, stronger, and more capable than ever before? When you learn to harness stress, something remarkable happens. Suddenly, the challenges that once paralyzed you become opportunities for growth. You find yourself making clearer decisions, handling pressure with confidence, and achieving goals that once felt out of reach. Imagine going to bed each night feeling accomplished rather than overwhelmed, and waking up with energy instead of dread, and moving through your day with a renewed sense of purpose. Let me share a story. Karen was a single mother juggling 2 jobs to provide for her kids. Every day felt like an uphill battle, deadlines at work, bills piling up, and the constant guilt of not spending enough time with her children. The stress weighed on her like a stone, making even small tasks feel impossible. She would lie awake at night, her mind racing with worries about how she could possibly manage it all. One day, Karen hit a breaking point. Sitting in her car after a long shift, tears streaming down her face, she realized something had to change. She couldn't keep living like this, letting stress run her life. So, she made a choice, not to escape her stress, but to face it head on. Karen began by identifying the root of her stress. Instead of feeling powerless, she started asking herself, what's within my control? She created a plan to tackle her biggest challenges step by step. She also made time for herself, even if it was just 10 minutes a day to breathe deeply or write in a journal. Slowly, her perspective shifted. As she learned to manage her stress, everything changed. Her mornings no longer felt chaotic, and she found herself approaching her tasks with focus and determination. At work, she was more productive and even earned a promotion. At home, she had more energy to spend with her kids, laughing and creating memories. This transformation didn't happen overnight, but it was real. And it all started with a decision to stop letting stress control her life. What about you? What does stress look like in your life? Is it the feeling of constantly running out of time? The weight of expectations that never seem to ease? Whatever it is, I want you to know that you don't have to stay stuck. Stress doesn't have to break you. It can build you, if you let it. By changing the way you respond to stress, you'll discover a version of yourself that is resilient, focused, and capable of creating the life you deserve. Are you ready to see stress differently? Ready to use it as a tool for growth? Let's move forward, because the life you want is waiting for you on the other side of this transformation. Stress might feel like a relentless weight on your shoulders, but the moment you take control, it transforms into something extraordinary, a tool for clarity, strength, and personal growth. When you learn to manage stress effectively, life changes in tangible ways. Imagine waking up each morning feeling energized instead of drained, facing decisions with a calm, clear mind, and handling challenges with a confidence you never knew you had. Stress doesn't have to be a roadblock. It can be a stepping stone. Here's how. Take, for example, Marcus, a father of two and a small business owner. His days were a whirlwind of responsibilities, balancing work deadlines, parenting duties, and his own growing sense of inadequacy. Stress was everywhere. He felt trapped, as if every step forward was met with an avalanche of new challenges. One day, after a particularly chaotic morning, Marcus found himself sitting in his parked car, staring blankly at the dashboard. He felt defeated, but in that moment, something shifted. He decided he couldn't keep fighting stress as if it were an enemy. He needed to work with it. Marcus began by breaking his stress down. Instead of seeing his overwhelming to-do list as an insurmountable mountain, he divided it into smaller, actionable steps. He tackled the most pressing tasks first, celebrating small wins along the way. He also made a commitment to take 5 minutes each morning to breathe deeply and visualize his priorities. This simple practice gave him the clarity to focus on what truly mattered. He started reframing his mindset too. When business slowed down, instead of thinking, "I'm failing," he began asking himself, "What opportunities can I find in this challenge?" This shift allowed him to approach problems with creativity and resilience. Over time, stress no longer felt like a constant burden. It became his motivator. Within weeks, Marcus noticed changes. He felt more energized, even with the same workload. His evenings, once filled with frustration, became moments to connect with his children. His business began to grow, not because the stress disappeared, but because he learned to transform it into focus and action. What about you? Picture your life with this same transformation. Imagine approaching a chaotic day with calm determination instead of overwhelm. Think about the sense of pride that comes from solving problems with confidence, the joy of being fully present with loved ones, and the freedom of knowing you're in control of your stress, not the other way around. The tools are within your reach. Start by recognizing and accepting your stress. Ask yourself, what's causing this stress? What steps can I take to address it today? How can I view this challenge as an opportunity to grow? Breathe deeply, focus on the moment, and take one small step forward. Each action you take is a step toward reclaiming your energy, clarity, and confidence. Stress is not here to defeat you, it's here to refine you. The question is, how will you choose to respond? Let's keep moving forward. Every day without the right habits is another day where stress steals your energy, focus, and joy. Think about it. How much longer can you afford to let stress dictate your decisions, drain your health, and damage your relationships? The longer you wait, the deeper its grip becomes. But here's the good news. You can break free, and it starts now. Imagine what your life could look like if stress no longer controlled you. Picture yourself tackling work deadlines with ease, walking into each day with a clear mind and steady focus. Think about how your relationships could thrive. Conversations with loved ones, no longer clouded by irritability or exhaustion. Picture your body feeling stronger and your mind more energized every single day. These are the results waiting for you when you embrace habits that transform your relationship with stress. So, let me ask you, what's one small change you can make today? What's one habit you can commit to that would put you back in control? Let's explore the habits that will help you reclaim your life. Stress depletes your energy, but your body has an incredible ability to recharge when you give it the right care. Sleep isn't a luxury. It's your body's reset button. Without it, your decision-making suffers, your emotions become harder to control, and your health declines. Tonight, create a sleep routine. Set an alarm to wind down, keep your phone away from your bed, and aim for at least 7 hours. Imagine waking up refreshed instead of dragging yourself through another day. Physical movement is another powerful way to release stress. It builds up in your body, but movement helps break the tension. You don't need to spend hours at the gym. A brisk 15-minute walk, a quick yoga session, or even dancing to your favorite song can leave you feeling lighter. What's one way you can move today to shake off the stress? The food you eat either strengthens or weakens you. Replace processed snacks with whole, energizing foods like nuts, fruits, and vegetables. Your body deserves nourishment that sustains your focus and resilience. What's one meal you can improve today? Your mind is where stress either grows or subsides. Cultivating calm doesn't just reduce stress, it sharpens your focus and expands your capacity to handle challenges. Stress often makes problems seem bigger than they are, but gratitude shifts your perspective, helping you see the good that's still present. Tonight, write down 3 things you're grateful for, small or big. How does it feel to focus on the positive? Stress often comes from worrying about what's next or regretting what's past. Mindfulness brings you back to the here and now, where your power truly lies. Spend 5 minutes today focusing on your breath or observing your surroundings without judgment. Stress isolates, but connection heals. Strengthen your relationships to create a network of support and encouragement. Share your feelings with someone you trust. Saying, "I'm feeling overwhelmed," opens the door to support and understanding. Who in your life can you reach out to today? Stress often puts strain on our closest connections. Set aside time to truly listen, express appreciation, or share a moment of laughter. These small acts deepen bonds and remind you that you're not alone. Change happens when you track and celebrate your progress. Every habit, no matter how small, builds momentum. At the end of each day, note one thing you did to manage stress. Did you take a mindful breath before responding to a challenge? Did you prioritize rest or movement? Write it down. It's proof that you're growing. Transformation isn't immediate, but it's constant. Treat yourself for sticking to your habits, whether it's watching a favorite movie, taking a relaxing bath, or enjoying time outdoors. Stress doesn't have to control you, and change doesn't have to wait. The time to act is now. What's one habit from this list you can start today? Take that step, and you'll find that each small action leads to a life that feels lighter, more energized, and full of possibility. Your journey to reclaiming your energy and joy begins right here, right now. Are you ready to take that first step? Every moment spent avoiding stress is a moment lost to growth, clarity, and the life you deserve. The longer you let stress control your thoughts, decisions, and actions, the more it erodes your energy, relationships, and potential. But here's the truth. The power to change this narrative is already within you. The question is, how much longer will you wait? Imagine what could happen if you chose to act now. Picture yourself walking into your day with calm and confidence, no longer bogged down by chaos or overwhelm. Think about the relief of handling challenges at work without second-guessing yourself, or the joy of reconnecting with loved ones without stress clouding your conversations. Visualize finding peace in the midst of chaos, knowing that no matter what comes your way, you're ready to face it with strength and purpose. This is what's possible when you stop letting stress hold you back and start using it as a tool for growth. The choice to act isn't just about feeling better today, it's about transforming every part of your life. Stress can feel overwhelming because it clouds your perspective, but in every moment of stress lies an opportunity, the chance to uncover what truly matters and to lean into your inner strength. Think of the times in your life when you've faced challenges head-on. Maybe it was navigating a difficult work deadline, supporting a friend during a crisis, or balancing family responsibilities when the weight felt unbearable. In those moments, You weren't just surviving, you were growing. What if you chose to see your current stress as that same kind of opportunity? Ask yourself, what is this stress teaching me about what I value most? How can I use this moment to grow stronger and more focused? What's the cost of not acting, not learning, not growing from this experience? Choosing to act isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Every time you face stress with intention, you gain clarity. Every time you take a step forward, you reclaim your power. Imagine how this shift could transform specific areas of your life. At work, you could approach challenges with focus and confidence, no longer weighed down by doubt. Your productivity could soar as you tackle projects with a clear plan and purpose. In your relationships, you could communicate with more patience and understanding, strengthening your connections, instead of letting stress drive a wedge between you and the people you care about. In your personal well-being, you could find energy and peace, no longer feeling trapped in the cycle of exhaustion and overwhelm. The time to make this shift is now. Each day you wait is another day where stress dictates your life instead of you taking the lead. So let me ask you, what's one action you can take today to reclaim your power? Maybe it's pausing to take a few deep breaths, setting aside 5 minutes to journal your thoughts, or reaching out to someone who can support you. Whatever it is, take that step. Stress doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be your guide, a signal that it's time to grow, learn, and reconnect with your inner strength. The choice to act is yours, and the rewards are waiting. More clarity, stronger relationships, and a life filled with purpose and peace. Don't let this moment slip away. Take the first step now. Stress doesn't just happen, it arrives with purpose. You're not here by chance. This message has found you because now is the moment to reclaim control and transform your life. It's not a coincidence that you're reading these words today. It's an invitation to step into the version of yourself that's been waiting to emerge. Imagine 6 months from now. You wake up feeling energized, not drained. Your mornings are filled with purpose, not dread. At work, you handle challenges with confidence and clarity, no longer overwhelmed by endless tasks. Your relationships are deeper, more meaningful, free from the strain of unspoken tension or irritability. And within yourself, you've found a calm, steady strength, a resilience that no stress can shake. Now, picture the alternative. What happens if you don't act? Every moment spent hesitating is a moment stress takes from you, another day lost to exhaustion, another missed chance to create the life you deserve. Stress will not wait for you to be ready. It will continue to pile up, demanding more of your energy and stealing the joy you could be living right now. Don't let another day slip away. This isn't just about managing stress, it's about transforming your life. Stress is not your enemy. It's a signal, a challenge, and most importantly, an opportunity. Right now, you have a choice: to let stress keep dictating your path, or to use it as a force to shape the life you've always wanted. This isn't a message for everyone. It's for you. It's for the person who knows they're capable of more, who's ready to move beyond just surviving and start thriving. The fact that you're still here, reading this, is proof that you're ready. What would change in your life if you acted now? Picture waking up each day with a clear mind and steady focus. Imagine feeling joy in the simplest moments, laughing with your loved ones, savoring a quiet cup of coffee, or finally completing that project you've been putting off. These aren't just fantasies. They're the results waiting for you when you decide to act. The time to choose is now. Stress doesn't have to control you. It's waiting for you to take the lead. One small action today could set you on a path to a future that feels lighter, brighter, and more aligned with who you're meant to be. So let me ask you, what's one step you can take right now to start this transformation? It doesn't have to be big. Take a deep breath. Write down one small goal, or pause to reflect on what's truly important. The smallest actions can spark the biggest changes. This message found you for a reason. Don't let this moment pass you by. The life you've been dreaming of is within reach. Choose growth. Choose action. Choose the future you deserve.